In the heart of a land where the wind sang like 1,000 sighs and the earth cracked beneath bare feet, there lived a poor farmer named Jabari. His hut was small, his land dry, and every seed he planted withered before it could breathe life. His wife, Amina, did what she could. She prayed at dawn, sang to keep their hope alive, and reminded him that faith could grow even in barren soil. But faith, like crops, can starve when the rain forgets to fall. One night, when hunger gnawed too deep to sleep, Jabari walked into the desert. He carried nothing but a broken hoe and a heart full of desperation. The moon hung low, pale and pitiless, watching him stagger through dunes that stretched into forever. Then, from the wind, a voice rose, a whisper like dry leaves. "Why do you wander, child of dust?" it asked. Jabari fell to his knees, trembling. "Because the earth has abandoned me. My hands work, but the land gives me nothing." The sound shifted, and from it rose a figure of glowing red dust. Its eyes shimmered like fire buried in glass. The spirit smiled, not warmly, but knowingly. "I can give you what the earth denies," it said. "Crops that never fail. Cattle that never die. Gold that multiplies like sand." Jabari's breath caught. "And what would you take from me?" The spirit's smile deepened. "Only what every man forgets he owns, his soul, when he no longer believes he needs it." Desperation silenced wisdom. Jabari agreed. He pressed his palm into the sand, and it burned, then cooled. The deal was sealed. By morning, his barren land shimmered with green. Corn taller than a man's head, goats with coats white as salt, and gold buried beneath his feet. The village that once pitied him now bowed when he passed. He built houses, bought slaves, and feasted while others starved. Amina watched in silence as the man she loved became a stranger, his eyes colder than the coins he worshipped. Seasons passed, and Jabari's wealth grew beyond reason. But his laughter no longer came. At night, he heard whispers outside his window, soft, hissing calls from the sand. He ignored them at first, thinking them the wind. But one night, he saw footprints of fire leading from his door to the desert. The next day, everything began to rot. His cattle fell ill. His fields blackened. His gold turned to dust in his hands. Amina begged him to seek forgiveness, but pride is a wall no storm can easily break. When the spirit came again, it did not smile. "You've enjoyed your share," it said, "but wealth without soul is a river without water." Jabari pleaded. He offered half his riches, his land, his life, anything to keep the rest. But the spirit only laughed. "You traded eternity for a harvest. Now your harvest is done." That night, the villagers saw his mansion burst into a pillar of fire. When the flames died, nothing remained but sand. Years later, travelers who crossed that same desert told stories of a figure they saw wandering beneath the moon, a man made of dust, calling out names the wind carried away. They said that sometimes, when the rains came, his cries echoed through the fields, warning those who still thought greed could outlive the soul. And to this day, when storms sweep across the desert, the elders tell the young, "Listen well, the wind is not angry. It is only Jabari, still searching for what he traded away." Thanks for watching, see you in the next video.